Hey, what's up guys? I'm Torvald, and today I've got a cheap, capable Vagabond that's been a lot of fun to fly, and it has been pretty effective. For this video, I'm running T4 Firestorms, although ideally you'd run T4 and even T5 Gammas. I'll have this fit posted down below along with the Eve Workbench link in the description if you'd like to check it out. Altogether, this fit comes out to less than 300 mil, making it a really attractive ship to use for running because you'll be able to turn a profit before you lose it if you make mistakes. This fit doesn't require any implants, but if you want to give yourself a bit of a boost, you can use the turret damage and tracking implants to make your life easier. Quick note, I do have most of the relevant skills to level 5, so check your numbers and see how they're different to mine in case you're worried about that, because that can be the difference between succeeding and failing. As for boosters, be sure to bring Blue Pill for emergencies, Pyrolantia, and Drop. Of course, the first room I'll display here is the infamous Charybdis Tyrannos room, which is usually a struggle no matter what you're flying. The tactic here, as always, take out the biggest threats to your specific ship. For this Vagabond fit, your biggest problems are entanglers. First thing you'll need to do is set a path towards Karen in a way that keeps your transversal velocity up to mitigate the amount of damage she can deal to you. As you're doing this, lock up and get hail loaded for the incoming entanglers. In this video, I'm using plasma because of it being a firestorm, but for gamma sites, you'll want to use hail on cruisers or bigger. At this point, your priority is burning down the cruisers as quickly as possible while making your way to Karen. Due to the ancillary shields, capacitor is not much of an issue, so you're given a little bit of freedom to ignore the neutralizers. Shield boosters are a fun little challenge to time and play with. It's important that you keep your shields up high enough so that Karen can't wipe you out with a critical hit. You'll want to heat your ancillaries every cycle and repair as often as possible. Once your first booster goes into reload, you can pop your assault damage control and be ready to use the next shield booster while the first is in reload. I actually had a lot of fun going back and forth with the boosters and timing it, so get ready to be on high alert with these. As you burn towards Karen, if possible, try to snag the loot while you fly past it. Karen typically flies away from you, burning to the far end of the site, so you can save yourself some time by grabbing the loot while you're on your way to Karen. Did not do that here, so now that when I go and kill Karen, I have to fly all the way back past the gate and grab the loot after I'm finished with the site, adding a little bit of extra time to my overall completion. If you time it right, you should be good with your shield boosters and not be left in a situation where both are reloading and your ADC is on cooldown. It's very important that you're aware of the charges and reload time, so pay attention. Once you get within a certain range of Karen, you won't have to worry about taking any damage and you'll be free to unload hail onto her. Once you're within range, get all damage on Karen and take her out. The remaining cruisers can be dealt with while you make your way back to the gate. If you need to, overheat your prop mod once Karen is dead and get back to the gate while killing cruisers as quickly as you can. Don't forget to get your shield back to 100% and then reload and repair everything before you activate the gate. This next room usually isn't difficult for other ships such as missile or drone boats, but for the Vagabond, Leshaks can be a challenge. As soon as you get in, overheat your Afterburner and make your way to the biggest threats. Depending on the distance, you can load Barrage or keep faction ammo loaded. Luckily, capacitor isn't as much of an issue because of the ancillaries, but you still do not want starving Leshaks staying around, so primary and destroy them first. Getting out of range and deramping their damage isn't an option here because of time and your weapon range, so it's a race to kill them as quickly as possible. Once the starving Leshaks are dead, go for entangling or renewing Leshaks. You'll want to focus whatever Leshaks are closest to you, and do not forget to manage your ancillary shields and ADC while doing this. These encounters happen really quickly, and if you overrep or don't time it properly, you could end up getting destroyed. One of the big challenges here, once the starving Leshaks are dead, are the blinding Leshaks. The blinding Leshaks kite away and reduce your lock range, causing you to have to burn after them. Be aware of where you are and think about the path you want to take while you're destroying the closer Leshaks. Heating and repairing your Afterburner here is very important, so stay on top of it. This room can be a challenge as well due to the fact that you have to kite around and kill enough of the battle cruisers before you can load short range ammo and go in for the quick kills. If there are webbing drones, those take priority. For this room, you'll want to load either barrage or faction ammo, plasma for firestorm, fusion for gamma, and apply damage to the battle cruisers at 15 kilometers plus while staying away from them. You shouldn't take too much damage here as long as you can kite properly, and once you're down to less than 3 battle cruisers, you can go with short range ammo to kill them quicker. These guys hit pretty hard, so be aware of that. That's it for the Vagabond. Hopefully you found this useful and you can go out there and have fun with this fit while making some good money. If you have any questions or concerns about it, let me know in the comment section. If you're interested in chatting about Abyssal stuff, check out the in-game channel Abyssal Lurkers or the Discord, which will be in the video description below. Thanks for watching, guys.